okay, so now we know, and we've seen them back to back, right? We've seen both teams back to back. Who's a better football team, Rams or the Bengals?
That's it. I think who's more talented? I'd say the Rams. And it was interesting today. I was reading this morning that they gave away 6 first-round draft picks in the last couple of years. They've also don't have a first-round draft pick for the next 2 years, and they're all in. And I remember, I don't want to, but when I was a head coach of Jaguars, I was, we have all these draft picks, and at some point I'm saying, hey, I'd rather go. Let's load this roster. What are we talking about? Let's, if you know what I mean. I mean that I think the Rams. That's an all-star team. I called them that. We're getting ready to play them. I'm watching them warm up and watching them play, and I'm looking. They have one of the best receivers that's played in the last decade, Odell Beckham. Jefferson's a hell of a player. They have a very, very good tight end. They have a generational quarterback and talent with Stafford, and then obviously Cooper Kupp, probably the best receiver in the NFL. And then you flip over on the other side, and just for fun, they have Jalen Ramsey, best corner in the game. They have Von Miller, arguably a Hall of Fame player, and in my opinion, the best player in the NFL, at least top 2, 3, is Aaron Donald. I mean, that guy is the most disruptive defensive player I've seen in my 30-some years of involved in this sport. He's that good. And here's interesting, Dan. You can always stop one. In basketball, they have a great point guard shutting down. You can go design defenses to stop them. In football, they have a great receiver. You can stop him. Put 2 guys on him. You can't stop. It's hard to stop 2. It's impossible to stop 3. My point is when the Rams were getting ready to play him, and then they get Von Miller, and I remember shaking my head going, my gosh, you can stop. It's hard to, but you can always slide the protection, try to get 4 hands. I mean, 4 hands on Aaron Donald. But the minute you do that, you're leaving Von Miller all by himself. Same thing with the skilled players. You can say, okay, we're going to stop Odell Beckham. Is that right? What about Cooper Kupp? You can't stop both of them. And you certainly can't stop both of them and the Higbee, the tight end they have. So I just think on paper, the Rams are more talented. But my heart is telling me that there's a chance this is one of those historical moments for the Bengals. And I got to really think it through to say who we're going to pick. But I right now, I might be leaning towards that Bengals thing a little bit.